We'll begin with a reign of terror. A few murders here and there. Even the moon's frightened of me, frightened to death. The whole world's frightened to death.
Hello, friends and fiends. Welcome to another edition of Blood and Guts, HHN, where we break down the blood and guts of Halloween Horror Nights, our favorite haunt. And with me, as always, is the creature of frights, Matt himself. How's it going, Matt?
Doing great, Evil Adam. How about yourself?
Well, I could complain, but nobody would listen.
I know that all too well, brother. But let me tell you, I am excited tonight, though, because like with a lot of things, we kind of put the cart before the horse.
Mm-hmm.
And we get a chance to actually go back and talk about the first announcement of HHN 32 this year. As you can see behind me, Fright fans, we're going to talk about the Chucky house.
All right, yeah. And
So-
this is based on the show, I believe.
It is, and I mean, the good thing about this show is it's one of the few shows I know of that takes all the movies and actually holds the canon and holds it true.
Okay.
I'm sure there's like some little tidbits here and there that mess up on the show, try to go back. But I mean, the show itself, I've seen the first season. I've yet to watch the second season. I've kind of heard second season is a mixed bag.
Okay.
But the
Yeah,
first,
I haven't seen either one of them, so you're an enlightening seer as we
the
go.
first season, like I said, is really well done in my opinion. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. And the way they take the characters, the legacy characters from the original series, and tie them in with the new characters in the show, I thought was really well done. So,
Nice.
Fright fans, if you haven't watched it yet, then you really do need to go back and catch up on the older movies. So you got the first Child's Play 1 through 3, which really focuses on the Andy Barclay character,
Yeah.
and well, the original actor from the first two, Alex Vincent, he does make his return to come back into the show as well. And then you also, from Child's Play 2, you have his foster sister. She's in the episodes also. So that's why it's really important, if you really want to know, like really be caught up to speed, go back and watch those older episodes, but then older entries in the series.
Yeah.
Also, it's good to watch The Bride of Chucky and Seed of Chucky, and then the Curse of Chucky and Cult of Chucky, because there you have the Tiffany character, who's also in this show as well, played by the great Jennifer Tilly.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know if that character was going to appear in the show. I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't seen the show, so I'm counting on him to fill me in.
Oh yeah,
with
like I
this
said,
show.
she's like the ageless wonder. She still looks amazing in this show and does a great
Yeah.
job.
Oh yeah,
And like I said, in season 2, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know if their son Glenn or Glenda. I love that homage to Ed Wood from that movie. I don't know if he actually makes an appearance here or not. They do mention him briefly in the show. But like I said, the directed DVD sequels like The Curse of Chucky and Cult of Chucky were both pretty well done as well, in my opinion.
yeah,
And it's also great because they kind of keep it in the family, because in those movies, Brad Dourif's daughter, Fiona Dourif, she actually makes an appearance. And in the show, you'll like this little bit of trivia as well. Whenever they cut back to Charles Lee Ray in his younger days, she's actually playing Charles Lee Ray and has the wig on. They got like the
Nice.
face prosthetics on, but they do a real good job with that.
that's awesome.
So, like I said, it's really good if you haven't watched the first 2 seasons, that you go back and rewatch the films. And like I said, for the most part, you'll enjoy most of them. Some of them are serious, some of them are really silly, and then some of them have a good mixture of both. So it really depends on your taste. So for each entry, like I said, it'll definitely whet your palate for the horror appetite that you may have. But as I digress, then Adam. I know we were kind of talking about, since they haven't done the house until now, that's a possibility. Like people are speculating that this may be a split house. So give us your take on that. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think if they're doing 2 seasons of a show, give us, and this is strictly for Horror Nights, is give us a break from the Blumhouse stuff. Put it over there in the Fast and Furious, where they had the Black Phone and Freaky, but just break it down into 2 seasons. Use the sets because they're smaller, because Chucky is a smaller in stature character, and I mean, I for me personally, I don't think it makes sense to put Chucky in the big sound stage where like Hill House was or something like that, because it's such a small, make it more claustrophobic, make it more evil dolls, and I don't know how many characters they're going to incorporate into it, but I think that definitely making it smaller would be a great great addition.
I agree with you. And I think it'd be a great idea to do it in that split house, like I said, because that way you can have season 1 and those set pieces, and then do it like a cutoff and go into season 2 and have those set pieces as well.
And you don't lose anything because you got that split where you go outside, and then you could have, where it said last year where it said black phone as you go into that season 2, have your little art piece on the wall.
Transition right into that.
Yeah, exactly.
And if for some reason they didn't have it, one of the other stages I think would work would be the one where they had Halloween, because I know the year before they had Texas Chainsaw. So they have a history of having IPs in there. But I agree with you full-heartedly that I think being in that split house will be a good direction for them, because like I said, it's a little bit smaller. Chucky being a smaller character, it'd be easier to hide things and keep it where you can either see it as a puppet or
good animatronic or a good puppet. And also,
I know in the past they did hire actors to play Chucky, so I don't know if that's the route they're going to go with now, but it'd be cool to see some animatronic work.
I hope they mix it up. I really hope they have some animatronics. I hope they have some puppets, and I hope they have some actors. And that way, it kind of throws you're walking through the house, throws you off guard. Excuse me. There's an actor, and then you come around, there's a murder scene, and now there's a puppet coming down, there's an animatronic a little higher up, kind of throw us off guard a little bit. We don't know who's who or what's what, And as far as this house, for me personally, I'm lukewarm on it. I could take it or leave it. I like the Chucky series, but as far as it goes as a go-to for me, it's not a go-to.
Right.
But I do respect it in its lineage of the property.
Absolutely. Now, I knew like in our discussions, I hold it in a little bit higher regard than you do. For the most part, I really do enjoy the series, and it's one I'm looking forward to. And one of the main reasons, and I know you agree with this as well, is hearing Brad Dourif's voice throughout the house.
Brad Dourif as an actor, I love it.
It's going to be awesome. And like I said, he's always done a great job in that role. And I just think about him in his other roles as well. But like I said, that Chucky is the one he's truly known for. So I do look forward to that. And like I said, that kind of wraps up a bow on this episode as well. I know, like I said, this is something we've known about since Halloween night. So kudos to Horror Nights for trying to get us excited at the end of that last event. But now we're hoping to get some more announcements. I know that we've had The Last of Us now that's already come out as well. So we got 2 good houses that we can look forward to. But let us know in the comments, have you seen the show? Which season did you prefer? Did you prefer season 1? Did you prefer season 2? Do you want to see this house, or are you really not excited about this house? Like I said, just let us know so we can have that conversation in the comments. We really do enjoy that.
Yeah, and let us know also which location do you think it's going to be in, because there's so many good ones. You could have it over there where Tooth Fairy was, Chupacabra, any of that stuff. But I definitely think the split house is the way to go with this one. But let us know what you guys think, and stay foggy, and remember. Always remember. Blood and guts. Halloween Horror Nights, blood and guts.